Hello YouTubers, welcome back to Aki's Kitchen. Today I will show you how to make an original recipe combining lots of flavors, sausage and feta cheese pasta. Tender green beans and pasta enhanced with pungent aromas of country sausage. An easy but unforgettable dish prepared in under 10 minutes. So let's begin here. I have a pot with boiling water. I will add some salt and my pasta. Under 10 minutes it will be ready. So I have to prepare the pan. First, a non-stick pan on heat, and we need to become extremely hot. When the pan is extremely hot, then we will add the pasta, okay? So I will not add the pasta now. I will cut my sausage. This is a Greek sausage. It's very tasty, very aromatic, with lots of spices. You can use any sausage you like, but please, I want the sausages to be aromatic with lots of spices. Now, I will cut my sausages. And now we have to add some oil to the pan. But before we add the oil to the pan, we have to make sure of something. The oil we will add to the recipe depends from how oily the sausages are. So if the sausages are fatty, you don't have to add at all oil to the pan. But if they don't have enough fat, then you have to add a little bit of oil to the pan. But my pan is extremely hot, so I will add my sausage without oil. And I have to see now if my sausages are quite oily or they are not. What do you think? Can you see the pan? It starts to sweating, but this is not juice, this is oil. You think this fat is enough? Not exactly. We need to add a little bit of oil because they are not quite fatty. So I will start with 2 tablespoons of oil and I will carry on if we need some more. Now, mix. Perfection. Now it's time to prepare my peppers. I have 3 different kinds of peppers. Green, orange and red one, and I want nice pieces of them. We're making a rustic Greek recipe, so we don't care about the shape of the peppers. It has to look like rustic recipe. So just take off the seeds and the stalk and keep the rest. And I think now it's time to add my spaghetti. This is my final decision. Now, my water is ready, so the spaghetti goes in. Perfection. And let's carry on with the sausages. Now, take the peppers and cut into big chunks like this. And what do you think like this till now? Easy recipe? Very easy, my friend, and it's very easy and very, very tasty, trust me. Look at this. We start with 2 tablespoons of olive oil, but the oil now in the pan, it's more than 4 to 5 tablespoons. We will use this fat to cook what? The pepperoni. The pepperoni goes in, and after pepperoni, we need to shake the pan very well and make sure all these lovely spices of the sausages goes on the peppers. Now, let's carry on with the rest of the ingredients. I have 1 onion, actually it's half, it's very small, and thinly slice the onion. The onion goes in, and what else should go in? Mr. Garlic. 2 cloves of garlic, thinly sliced, goes into the pan. Again, shake very well, and look at this beauty. Can you see that? All this combine the perfection. Now, it's time for Mr. Cherry tomato. Cut in half like this. If you want, you can add them like it is, but I will cut them in half just to saute them a little bit. And now it's time for Mr. Oregano, a little bit of sugar, and carry on sauteing. Now, my spaghetti goes very well. In 3 to 4 minutes they will be ready. So when they are ready, we have to put them straight away inside the pan. This is a country-style Greek pasta. So you have to make it exactly the same way I'm doing. So what do you think? Look at these colors. We don't want to overcook the peppers. We want to be a little bit crunchy, but soft at the same time. So let's add the other ingredients. Here I have some green beans, and I will add them into the pan because we want some greens to this lovely pasta. And look at this. We have all these veggies, and actually the only fatty part of the recipe is the sausages. And there were like 2-3 small sausages for a whole big bunch of pasta. So the fat is not quite a lot. It's healthy pasta, but probably you will think that it's not healthy. Now, it's time to add the rest of the ingredients. This is a tomato paste. Add it to the pan. And now I have to use a tongue. So, mix everything together and look at this beauty. At this point, you can add any herbs you like. You can add some tarragon. You can add some basil. You can add some mint. You can add some fresh oregano. You can add some sage. You can add some rosemary. You can add some, what else? Mint? Yes. You can add anything you like. And now it's actually time to deglaze the pan with a little bit of white wine. Look at this. The white wine and tomato paste actually making a nice tomato sauce. You can help this tomato sauce with a little bit of the water here of the pasta, just a little bit. 1 ladleful should be enough. And it's time to drain the pasta. In under 10 minutes. Set. And I think that I will deliver. Now, my pasta is al dente, nice and sexy. Straight away into the pan. Amazing. Now it's time for the last ingredient of this recipe. Guess what is that ingredient? Feta cheese. So the feta cheese should be proper Greek and should be the best feta cheese ever. Crumble it, put it inside. It's time to serve. Woohoo! This is amazing. Now mix everything together. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Just to know, feta cheese doesn't melt. So feta cheese is quite salty. That's why I didn't add any salt. So if you want to add any other cheese, you have to add some salt to the recipe. And sausages are salty. So I think this is the best spaghetti ever. So lovely, tender and al dente pasta. Best pasta ever. Now, some details. Just some fresh oregano on top. You can use and dry oregano if you like. We love oregano in Greece. Everything is served with oregano. Oregano is one charismatic herb, so I love it. Touch of olive oil to the top. A little bit of pepper. It's the most thick spaghetti ever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Find 5 of your best friends and share this lovely pasta. This is amazing. You have to subscribe to my channel. You have to make comments underneath the video. And of course, what else like is?
With this amazing dish.
Look at this. Woohoo! Feta cheese, sausage, greens, peppers, tomato, oregano, olive oil. This is amazing. A After I put that in my mouth, you have to close the video because it's very hot and I will be burned, okay? Please, okay?